Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to yet another live stream. Hope all of you are doing well. It's good to be back. Of course, we took a little bit of a break because I had some stuff come up with work, but I'm glad I am back on this fine Friday evening, and I'm looking to bring you some football action tonight. Give you guys some entertainment for the night, and I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys are well. I'm doing well. A little bit under the weather, but I got a drink here, so I shouldn't really be doing too bad with the commentating in terms of my voice. My voice seems fine, so part of the reason why I took a little bit of a break because my girlfriend actually got sick, and then I got a mild thing of what she had, so we kind of, I'm said to have a pretty good immune system. Excuse me. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad to have a good one. Knock on wood. Hopefully, it stays the way that it is for a little while. But yeah, listen. We got the Rams today. This is Sunday football action. Of course, this was a 1 o'clock game, so it'll be during the day. Let me see. Trying to figure out. Okay. All right. So that's that. I'm currently on OBS right now, just looking at you guys through there. But I will hop right back into here now. Perfect. All right. So Sunday football, right? Sunday football. Okay. So I'm looking forward to this matchup because, I mean, we look at these two teams now, and of course, the Eagles aren't playing the best football at all. The Rams are playing phenomenal football. They did lose last week. I can't remember to who. It wasn't to one of the best teams in the league, but they did lose. So I mean, that makes the 1 seed in reach for the Eagles. I mean, it's the Rams and the Bears that are tied for that number 1 seed right now. I think the Bears have the tiebreaker over the Rams right now. So, and then the Eagles, it helps for their NFC East. They're trying to repeat for the first time in at least 20 years, I think. So, with the Dallas loss yesterday to Detroit, it certainly helps the Eagles try and get that NFC East division title. But again, that means absolutely nothing if you're looking to get the Super Bowl. Like, you could be the 7 seed, you couldn't even be a division leader, and you could still make it to the Super Bowl and win. So, I mean, I think we saw that. I don't remember if the Bengals in 2020 or 2021, excuse me, if they actually made it. Or if they were a division leader just with a low record. I knew they were 10 and I know they were 10-7 or something. So or 9-7. That I think it was before they extended the season a game. I don't remember, but I know that they certainly weren't, the number 1 seed. That's for sure. So yeah, but anyway, it should be a good matchup. It was a good matchup. When they actually played the Rams, and I mean, you look at both those teams now. Both of the teams are completely different teams now, so we'll see what happens. We'll see. I mean, the roster's the same from that day, so I think. You know what I found out about Xavier Worthy playing the other week? Luckily, it didn't make the Eagles lose, but The reason why Xavier Worthy played in that game is because I forgot to take him out of the slot. Because when I go in and do the roster for both teams, just to make sure it's realistic to what it was before, it actually was. You actually have to go through every single, like you have to go through the slot wide receiver, like different types of halfbacks. You have to go through not only just the defensive tackle label, but you have to go through the nose tackle, right defensive tackle, left defensive tackle, all that, like the left edge. It's just a whole bunch of stuff. And I forgot to take Xavier Worthy out of slot wide receiver. I didn't start him, but he wasn't even in the starting wide receivers. But since he was there and they were playing like a slot play, like where he was a slot receiver, he was in the play. So I mean, yeah. So it's kind of a more sophisticated depth chart, if you will, when you're in this game. So which is good, which is really good. It makes it more realistic. And helps you have a more realistic game, but I just didn't really pay attention to that. But luckily, the Eagles are still 2-0 on the season. They won the first game against the Cowboys 38-34, I believe, and they won against the Chiefs in Arrowhead 37-36. So that was another close game. So I'm looking forward, and hopefully we could get a close game here, because those are the fun ones. Those are the fun ones, not only to just commentate, but just to watch. Also, you kind of want, like, if you're like rooting for a certain team, you kind of want them to like be up by like 20 points, but as a commentator, you don't, like, it's not that exciting, like you see the Eagle, like, for example, like, I mean, of course I want the Eagles to win, so like if I was commentating a game like today, like I wouldn't, like, as much as I want the Eagles to win, I want them to earn it. I want the Rams to have some action too, you know what I mean? So I mean, we'll see. Or if I was rooting for the Rams, I'd want the Rams to win, but I want the Eagles to have some action too. Keep them in it the entire game. Both games that we've had, I don't think it's been more than 3 possessions. So I can remember the Dallas game. I think the Eagles were up 17-6, which is 11 points, which is a 2-possession game. But that's about it. I don't remember getting further than that. So I don't know, but I think we should stop talking now and we should hop right into the game. All right, and we'll see who wins. So we're gonna go in here. Of course, we're not controlling any team. So I figured something else out about this. If you're playing on a day where it's not like Sunday night, or if it's Monday night or Thursday night, it will do just like regular like Madden. So I mean, if I was here or here, it would be the same exact thing. I tested it actually before the stream. So this was a 1:00 game. Of course, it does not really matter who the commentary team is. I'm your commentary team. So we will do it that way. It was partly cloudy that day also. We're approaching October for the Eagles. So I think they play one more game in September, and then I believe they have their bye. No, they don't have their bye until week 9, I think. So we have a little bit of catching up to do yet, but of course we will We'll see how far along we get. I'm hoping to be on track with the Eagles by like next week or the week following. So yeah, because I would like to be like with team by Christmas. So that's the goal. I mean, if we do the math, I mean, we're in week 3 now. So if we're in week 3, and we're entering week 14, we need to play 11 games in 2 weeks. I don't know about that, but I mean, we'll try. We'll try. Maybe by New Year's we'll be on board. So, and then of course, halfway into January, you're looking at, or well, not even halfway. Like as we're entering January, we're looking at already the postseason. So that'll give us some time to catch up to. We'll of course run our own little postseason. I don't know how exactly I'm going to do that, but we haven't ever gotten that far with the years of simulations that I've done and never completed. So, yeah, but let's stop talking. Let's hop into the game, hop into the stream. I hope you guys enjoy. My commentator voice is turned on now. Well, good afternoon from Lincoln Financial Field. The Philadelphia Eagles, the home of the defending Super Bowl 59 champions, as they take the field. Their swoop right there, hyping up the fans. We're ready for some Sunday football between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams. Well, good day, everybody. I'm your commentator. You guys call me David. Some of you call me Commentator X, or as I'm currently known, Captain D-Tribs. No matter what you call me, welcome to the broadcast as we take a look at these two teams. They have been red hot this year, and we'll see how this game begins. So the Eagles do not win the coin toss, of course. The Rams choose to defer to the second half. And with that being said, the Eagles will take the football from where Tank Bigsby is taken down off the return at the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts coming off of two phenomenal games. He had a couple touchdowns last week against the Chiefs. And what's funny about that last game against the Chiefs, all of the touchdowns were rushing. No passing touchdowns that game. So hoping to maybe see some of that today. There is Saquon Barkley up the middle for a first down and a lot more. A gain of 17 on the play. It's first down. One thing I forgot to check is the jerseys. I hope I got the jerseys right. Yeah, it's whatever. Hurts in the shotgun. Fakes the give. It's an RPO. There's Calcaterra. He tries to push for the first down, but he's ruled a yard short. It is 2nd and 1. Well, the jerseys aren't really accurate. Of course, I didn't get that right. They wore their white jerseys. They're technically their away jerseys. And the Rams actually wore their home jerseys, which is a little odd, but it's whatever. This is the most realistic type thing. I mean, well, it's not realistic to the actual game, but it's realistic in terms of how they wear their uniforms as labeled. So I'm not too worried about it. It's a small detail. So Saquon Barkley gets the first down. And he's had a good start to today. Eagles in Rams territory. There's a pass caught. And that's another first down. I believe that was Devontae Smith. May have been Jahan Dotson. One or the other. No, it's a single digit on the back of their jerseys. There's Barkley trying to avoid that sea of defenders in front, but only manages to muster out 2. 2nd and 8. There's Sean McVay. Has had an illustrious career with the Rams. Has a Super Bowl championship with them. He's made multiple Super Bowl appearances in his tenure as Rams head coach. There's A.J. Brown gets nailed, but he does gain 3 on the pass. It's 3rd and 5 now. So, of course, you remember the Rams made it to Super Bowl 53. Of course, one of the lowest scoring Super Bowls in history. Lost that game to the Patriots, Tom Brady era, 13-3. Here's Hurts in trouble. Pass towards the end zone, intended for Goddard. And it's incomplete. 4th and 5 now. So I think Jake Elliott will come on for a 42-yard try, excuse me. 42-yard try. High snap. Kick is away, and the kick is good. So despite the high snap, Braden Mann brings it down nicely. And the Eagles will score first. It's 3-0 Eagles. So, but back to Sean McVay. Sean McVay, of course, made it back to the Super Bowl against the Bengals. It's funny, I was talking about the Bengals a little earlier. They played in Super Bowl 54. Was it 54? No, Super Bowl 56. Yeah, it was 56. Because I remember, no. I can't even remember which one it was. I know 54 was the Chiefs. No, it was 55. I don't know if it's 55 or 56. I cannot remember, but they made the Super Bowl and they won against the Bengals. And then they have not made it back since. They had a little bit of a downfall after that Super Bowl victory. Had a couple of losing seasons, but Matthew Stafford has really stepped up. And, of course, acquiring Puka Nacua in the process. Of course, that was a big move. Second and 10, Stafford in the shotgun. He takes the snap. There's Kyren Williams, who will take it to the 38-yard line for the first down. First and 10 now from the 38-yard line. Nacua on the bottom part of your screen. Pass is dropped by Williams, and it's 2nd and 10. Kenyon Mitchell on the coverage. Stafford. Pass to the outside. And it's complete, but no gain. Trying to get my notes up here. Oops. Stafford in a little bit of trouble. Manages to escape. He's going to take it himself. Bond chasing after him, and he reaches for the first down. Good effort by Bond, but a better effort by Matthew Stafford as he gets the first down. Oh, he's immediately taken down by Nolan Smith. No gain on the play, Kyren Williams, and it's 2nd and 10 now, just outside of midfield at the 48-yard line. Williams on the top part of your screen now. Considers the pass, and it's incomplete. Carter with the pressure, and it's now 3rd and 10. So 3rd and 10 now for the Rams. These plays are coming off quick. We'll see what the Rams do on 3rd and long. 3rd and 10. Here's the pass. It's caught by Davante Adams, and he's got the first down. Of course, that's another key part of this Rams offense that has evolved, of course, since their Super Bowl loss. No, it had to be 56. It was Super Bowl 56. Because Super Bowl 55 was Tampa Bay and the Chiefs. And that was the last Super Bowl victory for Tom Brady. Williams on the carry. It's a gain of 1. Stafford looking, almost hit. In fact, he is hit, and coverage by Cooper DeJean, and forces the incompletion. 3rd and 9. So now we're presented with another 3rd down by the Rams. Can they convert again? They're not. I mean, Joshua Carty, he has a decent leg. He could make this. Aw. That was Puka Nacua taken down. Gain of 3, but it's 4th and 6. And it looks like they're going to give Carty a shot. Oh, no, they're going to punt it. No Joshua Carty. Punt is away. Fair catch signaled, and it's out of bounds at the 16. Ethan Evans with a decent punt. He had a short field, but he got it. Got out of bounds at a pretty decent spot. So that's where the Eagles will start their drive. Of course, their defense did very well. Can the offense back them up and get another score here? 1st down and 10. Hurts hands it off to A.J. Brown, but he is nailed before the line of scrimmage, and it's 2nd and 12, loss of 2. Some good hair, Cooper DeJean. Good hair. 2nd and 12. Hurts in a little trouble. Pocket collapsing. Passes caught by Goddard. And he's got a gain of 7. Now it's 3rd and 5, so makes it manageable. Hurts in the gun again. He's looking. He's in trouble. He's going to take it himself. And he breaks a couple of tackles, but he is taken down before the line to gain. It's 4th and 2. There's Young on the coverage. And the tackle. He covered him the entire way. There you see. So Braden Mann on to punt this one away with 5.5 to go in the first. And the punt is away. Catch is made by Smith. And it's a 1st down from the 34. Stafford. Motion from Smith. Hands it off to Williams, and he has no gain. Zach Baun with the tackle. He's been a big part of that Eagles defense. I mean, Howie Roseman just picks up defensemen. I mean, just from every different place, and he scores every single time. Every single time. Here's Stafford in the gun again. Firing over the middle, and that is Smith for the first down. I mean, he got Cooper DeJean in the draft. Kenyon Mitchell's good. Of course, that defensive line, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter. You got Jalix Hunt, Nolan Smith. Pass is incomplete, a little low. And it's 2nd and 10 now. But so many good defensemen. Of course, they're a little... I mean, you got Reed Blankenship, too. I almost forgot about him. Hands it off to Williams. He's got a first down. Found a hole, and he took it. Hands it off to Williams again. They were ready for him this time. Only held him to 1 yard. There's Jahad Campbell. He's another good defenseman, too. From the 41-yard line, it's 2nd and 9. Stafford. Quick pass. It is bobbled around and incomplete. That was Smith who dropped it. And a lot of third downs from the Rams, but they have converted every time. Almost every time. Stafford. Pass to the outside. It's incomplete. Looks like Jackson's hurt. Right guard, I believe. Saw him wearing a Guardian helmet there. It's 4th and 9 now. And Ethan Evans will probably punt this one away. Punt is away. Alex Ward, the long snapper. That one out of bounds at the 17. And now this is where Hurts and the Eagles will take over. We'll see if they can score. It's about 2.5 minutes till the end of the first quarter. A pretty slow start for both teams. Here's Barkley. Tried to avoid a man, and he is taken down for a loss of 1. That's Forbes Jr. Second and 11 from the 16. Quick pass out to Jahan Dotson, and he gains 3. It's 3rd and 8. I haven't seen any of those big plays that we saw the Eagles convert on in those first 2 amazing games against the Cowboys and the Chiefs. Luckily, their defense has kept up. Here's Hurts. Does not get a block there, but he does get taken down with 2 yards to go, and it looks like it's going to be another punt. If he just gave Dallas Goedert some time, he would have had a block, and he would have gotten that first down likely. You got to be patient if you want to be a quarterback. Here's man on the punt. And the punt is away. Fair catch fielded at the 30. 31 they'll spot it, and it's 1st and 10 from there with just under a minute to go in the first. Stafford hands it off to Williams. Gain of 3. They need to get one more play off before the quarter break. But despite that, it's been a slow-scoring first quarter, 3-0. Stafford in the gun. Fires, and it's incomplete. Smith, the intended receiver, he's dropped a lot of passes. Good coverage by the defense, and that'll likely be the last. Well, it wouldn't be because the clock stops after an incompletion. Stupid me. Stafford. Pocket collapsing. There is Nacua. He's short. And we'll see what they do. They have a quarter break to reconsider. It is 3-0 Eagles. We'll be right back after this. And we are back. Second quarter underway. Ethan Evans will punt it away again. And a fair catch taken by Jahan Dotson. And they will start at the 13-yard line. So, I mean, when they're deep in their own territory, they haven't been very successful. They really have not. I mean, they've only scored 3 points. There is Barkley. He's got a first down. That's one of the big plays of the game so far today. Barkley has, he's had a couple of explosive plays, and that's what's gonna get them the win today. If they want the win, that's what they need. The big plays that break away, and he certainly can do that. He's certainly an able candidate to do that. Only a gain of 1 there. 2nd and 9. So, look, it's both defenses have been phenomenal today, and it's tough to find a window, whether you're a receiver or a running back. We'll see what they do on this drive. They actually got something going here. Here's Hurts. Hurts looking. There's Barkley. He's got the first down. This time he's got some receiving yards on the docket. Hurts to Barkley. Only a gain of 2. I'm using Barkley a lot this series. This drive, rather. Here's Hurts again. Hurts looking. Hurts firing over the middle. There is Jahan Dotson. Verse is a little knocked up there, but wow. I mean, Jahan Dotson, he was another investment that the Eagles made when they traded him from the not the Cowboys, the Commanders. In Rams territory for the first time in a little while. Fakes the give, and there is Barkley. He's got a window, and he's just short of the first down. It's second and a couple of inches. My game froze. Why? Why? There we go. Okay. That made me a little concerned. Second and a couple inches to go. Eagles in field goal range, of course, but they want the 6 points. Of course, no touchdowns yet today by either team. Hands it off to Barkley. He has got the first down. And he's at like 55 yards now. There goes my computer again. It's freezing. This is wonderful. Okay, there we go. I don't understand why that's happening. Hopefully that doesn't happen all game. Hurts in the gun. Looking to pass. Has plenty of time. Pass over the middle. Caught by Goddard. He's got a lot of green grass. And he is taken down at the 5-yard line. What a play by Dallas Goedert. That's his first touch of the game, I believe. Hurts had plenty of time in the pocket. He never left the pocket. And a great extension by Dallas Goedert for the first down. First and goal. Pitch to A.J. Dillon. He is just outside, and it's second and goal from the 1. That's where he'll be spotted. Eagles looking for 6 points. Saquon Barkley in the backfield. Blasingame in for fullback, and he is stopped. Blasingame stopped at the 1-yard line, and it's now third and goal. Could they possibly be denied a touchdown? They have 2 more tries technically. Depends on how aggressive Nick Sirianni plays. There is Barkley, and he is swallowed up in the backfield. A loss of 3. There's Spites on the tackle. And it's fourth and goal. Now what do you do now? My computer froze again. Okay, there we go. Not as bad. Is it a cheap shot field goal by Elliott, or are they going to go for the 6? They're going to go for it. Fourth and goal from the 4-yard line. I mean, what do you lose? Motion from Barkley. Here's Hurts. Hurts. He's going to take it himself, and he is in the end zone for the touchdown. continues what he did last week against the Chiefs. And he's the man that does it, one of the best. He's one of the best at what he does. And the Eagles extend their lead to 9. You gotta believe in your quarterback, and he delivered. Elliott for the point after. And it is good. So 10-0 as the Eagles fight song wars through Lincoln Financial Field. And it is 10-0. Eagles. Elliott to kick it away. Here's Whittington on the return, and he gets up to the 25-yard line. There goes my thing again. It's being slow. Ten to nothing Eagles. Rams yet to respond. This is a big drive for them. Stafford hands it off to Williams. Adoree Jackson takes him down. Gains 3 on the play, 2nd and 7. Kenyon Mitchell and Devontae Adams. That's the matchup of the day, I say. They're getting a little at it. And them ironing it out themselves. Stafford fakes the give to Williams. Vaughn on the tackle. I don't know why my computer keeps on freezing like that every so often. I mean, it's not every so often, it's pretty often. Third down and 5. I think this is a must-convert type situation. Stafford firing, and it is incomplete. Puka Nacua, intended receiver, but he was covered by 2 guys, and it's 4th and 5. And Ethan Evans will head on to punt this one away yet again. I snap, and he is taken down. Oh my goodness. And the Eagles will take over in phenomenal field position with only 19 yards to go. I mean, we saw this last week against the Chiefs. You never see that. You never see that in the league. But saw it twice in 2 weeks. That means the Eagles special teams has done something right. That is a for sure ski. First and 10 from the 19. In the red zone already are the Eagles. Here is Barkley. Uh-oh. 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 It exited out. I got concerned. I think it's processing too slow. It's not good. Gain of 6. 2nd and 4. I got so concerned there because it exited out of the game. I thought it like crashed. That wouldn't have been fun. 2nd and 4. Hurts signaling to his right. Pass is caught by Smith immediately, and he's got the first down. So they've got a fresh set of downs with 9 yards to go. The Eagles looking to extend their lead to 17. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Barkley making a couple moves, and we have our first penalty of the game. And it's a holding call on the offense. That's Jordan Mailata. He just earned the Heisman, or not the Heisman. What did I call? Heisman. Walter Payton Manning. Walter Payton Man of the Year award. So good for him. Congratulations, Jordan Mailata. Hurts to Smith, and he doesn't get much there. It's 2nd and goal from the 16. Second and goal from the 16. Here's Hurts. Hurts looking, firing to the outside. There's Dallas Goedert. He makes a man miss before he steps out of bounds. And after a gain of 9, it's 3rd and goal. Can the Eagles get another couple points here? The Rams defense has been okay, hasn't been that well. And there is Devontae Smith. Interrupts my call there. Doesn't matter. Eagles touchdown. I was having some faith in the Rams defense, but no. Just a lob pass from Hurts to Smith. I mean, initially from the angle we had, it looked like it was a little bit too far from him. But good extension by Smith, and he's got the touchdown. Elliott for the point after. And it is good. So 17-0 Eagles. The Rams have not gotten anything going. And it reflects in the score. No score for the Rams. I believe this is how the actual game went. The Eagles had a pretty dominant first half, and then the Rams came back, and the Rams should have won the game, but a couple of blocks from the Eagles special teams, Josh O'Carty missing 2 key field goals, and they lose. First and 10 from the 29 with just under 5 minutes to go. They basically have 4 timeouts. They have 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. And I would definitely consider just taking their time. Taking your time here. There is Higbee. Higbee's got a gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Hands it off to Williams. He's got the first down. Reed Blankenship tracks him down. But not before he gets the first down. Right on the cusp of Eagles territory. The Eagles give up a score here. That should be a wake-up call for the defense. Because the last thing you want is a second half shutdown. There's Nolan Smith with the stop on Kyren Williams for no gain. Here's Stafford. Quick pass to Davante Adams. And he's got a gain of 5, a 3rd and 5. Third down and 5. Stafford looking, firing a deep shot, and it is incomplete. Kyren Williams almost had it in his hands for a moment, and he's looking for a flag, but no flag there, and the Rams will have to punt it away again. And there's a flag. Uh-oh. Well, Samuel Mondon Jr. committed a crucial penalty, and that gives the Rams an automatic first. And in good field position, too. It was a 15-yard penalty. You don't ever want to rough the kicker on a punt. Here's Stafford in the gun. He's looking, firing over the middle. It's caught by Puka Nacua. Jihad Campbell on the stop, and it's 1st and 10. A little bit behind him, but he adjusted. He adjusted well. Now they're in the Eagles' red zone for the first time today. And there's a 2-minute warning. It's 17-0 Eagles. So there's Puka Nacua again. A gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Sorry, I got a message in my phone. I have to listen to that. Siri thought I was talking to him or her or whatever you want to call him. 2nd and 3. Minute 57 to go. Stafford firing to the outside, incomplete, 3rd and 3. Adoree Jackson on the coverage. Eagles looking for a stop. Lob pass to Higbee, and he's out of bounds at the 5. 1st and goal, though. Big series coming up here. We might have ourselves a new game, ladies and gentlemen. Off of one penalty. Here's Stafford. Motion by Higbee. Takes the snap. Looking, firing. It is caught by Adams. And he's got the touchdown. Puts the Rams back in it. Cooper DeJean just didn't beat him. Adams beat DeJean to the football, and that results in a touchdown. Here's Cardi. Kick is away, and it is good. So 17-7 here in Philadelphia. And the Eagles are looking to respond. They have all 3 timeouts, so they have plenty of time. Now remember, the Rams received the football beginning the second half. So this is probably a must-score situation for the Eagles to, stay out on top and dominate going into the second half. Because the Rams could be a whole different team when they come back from their halftime. Here's Tank Bigsby, and he is taken down at the 25-yard line. So there's Jalen Hurts, nearly perfect in completion percentage, 12 for 13. He's got 110 yards and a touchdown. One of those touchdowns to Devontae Smith. And another for himself. He rushed it in. Here's Hurts. Looking, shovels it to Barkley, and he's out of bounds with just a couple left to go. 2nd and inches. Clock stops. As long as he's going forward, going out of bounds, it stops the clock. 2nd and a couple of inches. Here's Hurts, opting for the pass. He's going to take it himself, and he's short. 3rd and inches again. And the clock is winding down. Jumbo set off to the left. Fakes to give to Barkley. Passes caught by A.J. Brown, and he's got the first. And they'll take their first time out there. Hurts in the shotgun. Quick pass. That's Devontae Smith. He's got the first down, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 1:02 left. And the Eagles are looking to score again. They most certainly will, because they're already in field goal range. Here's Hurts. Quick pass as the pressure comes. And there is Barkley. He's got a first, but he's in bounds. So the clock will continue to run. I wouldn't even take a timeout here. I would just let it run out as much as possible. Give the Rams no chance to get the football back. Here is Hurts. Hurts caught by Goddard, and he's got another first down, and they'll take another timeout. They might utilize the run here just a little bit. Beautiful view of the link, the city out on the horizon there. You can see. Saw Citizens Bank Park also. Who's ready for baseball season already? Starts back up in March. 1st and goal. Here's Hurts. Hurts looking, and it's caught by Smith, and he is out of bounds. So the clock does stop. So what do the Eagles do here? I mean, you can use the run because, I mean, you have timeouts, and they're going to review this. They're saying that he might have been out of bounds when he caught it. It's challenged by Sean McVay, and I don't know from that angle, but we'll find out in just a moment here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So it's reversed. So the original call was that he was incomplete. It was, out of bounds. But no, it was the Eagles that challenged it, I guess. Lobbed a fade, and it is incomplete, out of the reach of Devontae Smith. Definitely would have been another contested play there. So now it's 3rd and goal. So it was initially out of bounds. Nick Sirianni challenged, and he was successful, and guess what? Dallas Goedert's got a touchdown. I mean, these Eagles just know how to exactly push my buttons. I'm in the middle of trying to find words, and then they distract me by getting a touchdown. I mean, it's good. It's good and all, but the Eagles dominate here in the first half, up by what will probably be 17 points. Jake Elliott, the kick is away and good. 24-7. Now the Rams have all 3 timeouts, being down by 17 points. 21 seconds is a lot of time. I mean, we've seen certain quarterbacks deliver with 13 seconds to go. So we'll see. Whittington taken down at the 25. So 18 seconds left to go, and Stafford and the Rams offense have a lot of work to do going into the half, but they certainly want to end this on somewhat of a high note. They need 40 to 50 yards to even be remotely close to field goal range. Stafford just hands it off to Williams, and he plows through, and he gets a gain of 9, 2nd and 1, and they take their first of 3 timeouts. So you choose to run here. I mean, you're running out of plays now, but because you're running out of time, you don't ever want to run a run play on with this little time left. But we'll see what Sean McVay does. Here's Stafford. Pass is caught by Smith, Xavier Smith, and there's a timeout. So you can probably get one more play off, and they have to get it. I mean, Joshua Carty, say comfortable for him is probably right around the 30, 35. So you need a 20-yard pass here at least. And that takes some time to travel through the air. Pass to the outside to Nacua, and he is out of bounds. In fact, it doesn't really matter. They take a timeout. Five seconds to go. They're just going to have to go for the end zone. They could possibly get away with a quick pass as far out as they can. Here's Stafford. Stafford is looking. Stafford is looking. This will be the final play. A wobbler. It is caught, but he's taken down. That's Davante Adams. And that'll do it for the first half. 24-7, Eagles dominate going into the second half. It'll be Rams ball when we come back after your halftime report. Well, welcome back. Halftime is over. Third quarter about to go underway. 24-7, the Eagles up by the most they've been all season. Up by 17 points. Has never been a 3-possession differential like that. There's Whittington. He will be taken down at the 25. So Rams get the football. Of course, they have 30 minutes to do whatever they can to get 17 points back. But it's a team game now. We'll see. Stafford takes the snap. He is tackled. He's taken down by Byron Young. First sack of the game belongs to that man right there, number 94, Byron Young, on Matthew Stafford. He broke right through that line. And he made it all the way to Matthew Stafford for a loss of 7. And that's a defensive statement going into the second half. Eagles fans know it. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. Stafford in the gun again. He's going to hand it off to Williams, and he is taken down by Byron Young again. It's Byron Young again on the tackle for loss. This time a loss of 3, and it's 3rd and 20 now, thanks to Byron Young. See if it's Byron Young again on 3rd and 20. Here's Stafford. In a little bit of trouble, but Williams gets away, and he will be sandwiched between 2 defenders. Mitchell finishes it out, but that's a 4th down. It's 4th and 2. And Ethan Evans will have to punt it away again. No drive has resulted in a score other than that touchdown by Davante Adams. Otherwise, Ethan Evans has had to punt it away. So he's been utilized a lot, which is not a good thing for the Rams. Here's Dotson. He'll be taken down at the 28-yard line. It's where the Eagles' offense will begin. There's Jalen Hurts. Saquon Barkley approaching 100 yards. You see him right next to Jalen. He's at 90 yards right now. They'll hand it off to Barkley. Barkley's got 10, and he's got a lot more. He makes a man miss, and he is down at the 44-yard line. Well, he's over 100 yards overall. He's not quite there rushing yet. But despite any of that, he has been great for this Eagles team so far today. Here's Swoop. Here's Barkley again. This time, nothing much doing there. Only a gain of 1. Second down and 9 from the 43-yard line for the Eagles. Fakes to give, and Hurts will take it himself, and he will slide for a gain of 8. Doesn't want to get hurt or lose that football. He had a fumble last week against the Chiefs, resulted in a touchdown for the Chiefs. So, of course, he does not want to do that again. Better be safe than sorry sometimes. 3rd and 2 to Barkley. And he will not get there. Gain of only 1, and it's 4th and 1. Stewart on the stop. And knowing Nick Sirianni and his offense, they're going to have faith and go for this. Oh no, maybe they're not going to. Here's Elliott, a 51-yard attempt. Kick is away, and it is good. 20-point game, and that lead just keeps on extending and extending and extending. 27-7 now, the Eagles lead. Ah, there's a familiar face there, Jimmy Garoppolo. Of course, he had a fallout ever since his contract expired again with the 49ers. Of course, he played in that Super Bowl against the Chiefs in '54. Recently landed in LA. Whittington out to the 26. (27-7) are the Eagles. The Rams are desperate. They need to get something going. Still technically a 3-score game. Stafford. Pass is way past Davante Adams. Intended for him. Looks like he was covered by Makuba, and incoming was Jahad Campbell. 2nd and 10. That would have been a big play had they connected on that. Motion from Nakua. Hands it off to Williams. He's being chased, and he is being taken down by Nolan Smith. Loss of 2 on the play, and now it's 3rd and long. Man, these Rams can't get anything going. I mean, the only reason why they have a score right now is pretty much off of a penalty. That penalty from special teams, when they were punting it away, they got pushed right into Eagles territory, and they got a touchdown. They made it work, but here's Stafford over the middle. He's got a first. Rams are hoping that's the first of many there, because they have not gotten a lot of that over the past 30-some odd minutes. 35 minutes, 36 minutes now. Stafford Takes the snap, firing high pass to Davante Adams for a gain of 4. Taking his time is Stafford. Pass, he takes no time at all, and it's Adams for the first down. And a big part of this drive, and in the very small successes that the Rams have had today, Adams has been the center of attention. He's been the main target for Matthew Stafford. First and 10 in Eagles territory. Hands it off to Williams. Williams, he's got a first down. What is happening with the Eagles defense? I could not tell you. The Eagles do have some wiggle room. The Rams are trying to take advantage of that and try and get back in this game. It's a flag on the play. And I saw that right away. Illegal block in the back by Whittington. And it'll be 1st and 19. Here's Stafford. Quick pass. There is Nacua, who almost escapes, but Reed Blankenship was there. And a gain of 14 on the play. It's 2nd and 5 now at the 32. So now you're in field goal range, but a field goal really isn't going to do much. Touchdown would actually do something. There's Williams. He pushes right past the sea of defenders. He actually avoids it to his left, and it's about a 7-yard gain on that play. It's 1st and 10 now from the 25. Now, if they do go for the field goal, if they don't end up being too successful from here on out, yes, it'll be less of a lead. Here's Stafford. Pass is incomplete. Yes, it'll do something, but it won't do everything, because if you're going to get a field goal, it'll be back to 17 points, but that's still a 3-score game. A touchdown would actually put it back down to 2, which is now essential for these Rams. Time slowly a-ticking. Smith over to the left side, in for some blocks. That is batted. It was interrupted by one of the defensive linemen on the Eagles. And it's 3rd down and 10 now. This will be a huge stop for the Eagles. Stafford, high snap. Got plenty of time. And he throws it away. And it's now 4th and 10. So now would be a 42-yard field goal. And yes, it will get the score back down to 17. But Joshua Carty knows that this isn't going to do too much for the Rams. It'll do something, but not a lot. 42 yards. Carty. Kick is away, and it is good. So the Rams in double digits now. And back to a 17-point game. Tank Bigsby. He will take it out to the 25-yard line And Jalen Hurts and the offense will take over now with 2 touchdowns, approaching 200 yards passing today. They'll hand it off to Barkley. Barkley finds a small window there for a gain of 6. I mean, I've said this time and time again from week to week to week. He's such an agile back. He can find the smallest window and make something happen. Now, if there's no window, of course, he can't do anything. He can't do much with that. But he can find a window, and he makes it work. Hurts in the gun again. To draw, he manages to get out, and he reaches, and he lost the football. The Rams have it. I don't know if that's a fumble, though. It looked like his knee or some part of his body was down after he lost control. I mean, we'll probably take a look here. Maybe not. Looks like he landed wrong. I don't know. Looks like it'll stand, though. Stafford's taking the field. That is an essential, and I mean essential, turnaround for the Rams. They need to do something on this, because I mean, they're in phenomenal field position. They could cut this down. I mean, it would still be, it would still be 2 scores. There is Williams, breaks away, and he's got a first. Taken down by DeJean. But I mean, Hurts has had a couple of those now. I mean, he had a fumble last week against the Chiefs early, and now he's got one later in the game against the Rams. I mean, you think the worst. It could cost him the game, but we're not even there yet. So, Adams in motion to the left. And they're not going to get the playoff. And that's 5 yards backwards. And it's 1st and 15 now for the Rams. It's not a good start to this drive. After that Kyren Williams run for another first down. But, I mean, these are mistakes you cannot make in a time of the game like this. Here's Stafford. It's a draw. And he'll be taken down. He does not lose the football. Gains about 2. 2nd and 13. Here's Stafford. Pass to Nacua. He is trying to fight through those 2 defenders. Gains 10. More like 11. 3rd and 2 now. So it's now 3rd and manageable for the Rams. And there is Ferguson for the first down. That's his first touch of the game. With 3 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter, the Rams may hop right back in it. Here's Stafford. To the outside. There's Nacua. He is in for the touchdown. Puka Nacua for the Rams. He gives the Rams a chance. A huge opportunity for the Rams, and they certainly take advantage. And you take what you can get. If you're down by the amount that they were, and they are presented with an opportunity like a fumble, you don't blame them. Would make it a 10-point game. High snap, Carty with the kick, and it is good. So 10 points separate these two teams. As we entered this half, they were down by 20. Well, I should say when we entered it was 17, but the Eagles extended it to 20. Now it's only a 10-point game. Here's Bigsby. No, this time it's Mechie the third. This time he'll take it. I'm reading the number. It's kind of, I don't have a professional setup, so I'm kind of just winging it. 27-17. Eagles should now really be thinking a little bit more strategically now. Before they were just trying to get time off the clock, and hoping that they can get into some sort of scoring range, but this game is different now, that's for sure. Here's Hurts. Looking. He's going to take it himself. This is a risky play, and he's going to slide. Hold on to that football. He's got a first. Hurts. Backs up from under center. There is Smith, who's nailed in the chest there. He gained 6. He appears to be okay. Second and 4 yards to go. 5 yards from midfield. Here's Hurts. Hurts looking, and he's just going to throw that one away. Third down and 4. Here's Hurts. Pocket collapsing. Up the middle goes Hurts, and he's going to take some contact there, but he holds on. I think he learned his lesson. And he's got a first. He was willing to... he fell forward with both hands on the football, so, he wasn't really going to lose that unless it was punched out. First down and 10. Motion from Brown. And it goes to Barkley, and he is swallowed up. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10. That may be the last play of the third quarter. We'll get one more play off. Here's Hurts. To Brown, it's complete. And going into the fourth quarter, they got a first and in phenomenal field position. 27-17, the Eagles lead. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, everybody. It's the fourth quarter, the final quarter of regulation. Here's Hurts. Hurts in a little trouble, and he manages to get that ball away. He was trying to get out of the pocket. Still trying to look for that man downfield. 2nd and 10. So, I mean, this game could potentially go to overtime. The scoring just works out that way, but the Rams have to get 10 points, and they have to not allow any more points from the Eagles. Here is Barkley, and he is taken down. Gain of just 1. If the Eagles score, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, it'll be their 3rd straight game with 30-plus points, which definitely tells you how good this offense is. Goddard motions to the right. Hurts looking, pocket collapsing, firing. It is caught by Devontae Smith. Certainly Devontae Smith has been a key part of this Eagles offense, and you look on the other side, the other Devontae, spelled a little bit differently, for the Rams has done equally that. Of course, the score just looks a little bit different. So maybe Devontae Smith has been doing a little bit more. First and goal. Here is Barkley. Barkley 2 yards short. That puts him over 100 yards rushing. 101 yards now for 18 rushes. That is pretty darn good. 2nd and goal. Can they give him a touchdown? Here's Hurts. Fakes to give, and it is a touchdown by Smith. Looks like he was in from the naked eye. I don't know if they'll challenge that, but let's take a look. Yep, tippy toes. This is a perfect angle. Yep. Way in there. Back judge got it correctly. So the Eagles now have had 3 straight games. All 3 games of this season, they've been above 30 points. But they've also given up 30 points. This could be a game where they don't give up 30 points. They gave up 34 points against the Cowboys and 36 against the Chiefs. And only 17 against the Rams thus far. They have 13 minutes, though. They need 17 points.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So there's Matthew Stafford, 21 for 36 today, 207 yards, and he's got 2 touchdowns. Certainly want to make that a little bit better. He wants 2 more touchdowns at least. Stafford in the shotgun. Pocket collapsing pretty quickly. He's got Nakua, but he is just short of the first down. Just a few inches separate the Rams and a first down. Stafford looking to the right, and he's got Higbee for the first down. Play clock winding down. There's Williams. He's got a window, and Blankenship meets him at the 47-yard line. Williams with a gain of 6. Stafford, bullet to Davante Adams, and he's got the first. Big play by Davante Adams. You've seen a lot of them from him. And just like that, they're in Eagles territory.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Rams first down.
Adams gets the first down after 22 yards. Would you consider the Rams in it still? I'd say so. They're not like 3 points down in it, but they got time. Stafford hands it off to Williams. Bond was there, but there's a flag. And it's an illegal block. We've seen 2 of those. This time it's Puka Nacua. And it'll be 1st and 20 now. We'll punch them right out of field goal range. And it's 2nd and 15 off the 5-yard gain. Here's Stafford in the gun. He's looking. And a low pass. That is Whittington. And he's got a decent gain. That's a gain of 13. Makes it 3rd and manageable now. That's a big play. This is an even bigger one, though, because they need to convert on this. Like I said, now you're in the 4th quarter. A field goal does absolutely nothing. Hands it off to Williams, and he is stopped. And Jalix Hunt is a little bit hurt, looks like. He's able to walk, which is a good thing, but looks like he's pointing at his arm. Fourth and 2. And they'll go for the field goal. 40 yards. Cardi is good. Almost blocked by Dory Jackson. And it's a 14-point game. So now only 2 touchdowns separate these 2 teams, but the Rams have to defensively get the stop twice, and they have to score on both of those times, and they're running out of time. Ethan Evans kicks this one away to Bigsby. Bigsby to the 25. And there's Saquon Barkley, 18 rushes for 101 yards. No touchdowns today, but he's been doing a lot on the ground today. Here's Barkley, and he's got a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hurts hands it off to Barkley, and he only gets one. Smith in the slot. Pass is caught by Goddard, who's the inside part of that formation on the right side. And he's got a first down. Rams' chances are slowly slipping away with every yard that these Eagles get. Their dreams of coming back start to slip away. To Barkley. He's got the first down. And he is taken down at the 40. He could have gone all the way. He just doesn't want to nail it in the coffin for him. Just be a little bit sportsmanlike, I guess. I mean, because they're up by 14. There's only just under 7 minutes left to go. I mean, how possible can it be? Hurts. He's going to take it himself. And he is taken down. No fumble that time. Gain of 2. Hurts. He's going to go for a shot to the end zone. And he's got it. Saquon Barkley, what a catch. What a catch for Saquon Barkley. Right into the breadbasket. Let's take a look. He had plenty of space. And there it is. Tippy toes in. He had control right there. And the Eagles now score 40 in one game. These Eagles just know how to dominate. They've come out strong both times. Oh, they're going to review this, though. Uh-oh. This is automatically reviewed. So I don't believe it's a... Well, no, they will challenge it. Whether or not he had control over the ball. Let's see. See what he says.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So it stands as called. It's not a challenge. I mean, I just think Sean McVay wanted them to look at it again because he didn't lose a timeout there. So, I mean, all scores are automatically reviewed. They just wanted to make sure they got it right. And the Eagles up by 21 points, their biggest lead of the season, and the most points they've put up in a game, 41-20. And now the chances of the Rams coming back and at least tying this game are very slim. 6 minutes left, just about. They have 3 timeouts. They need 3 touchdowns, 3 PAT. It's close to impossible. We'll see. Uh-oh. Got a little concern there, but 31-yard line is where the Rams will begin their drive. They need to get a touchdown. If they don't get a touchdown here, it's pretty much game over, in my opinion. Stafford in the gun. He is looking. He is firing at Smith, Xavier Smith, for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 yards to go. Rams trying to get back in it. And they lost the football, and that should do the game. There is Blankenship. He's going to go all the way. And he is in for the touchdown. Reed Blankenship, the fumble recovery touchdown. That's Nacua trying to reach for the first down. He would have had it anyway. He just didn't know it. Reed Blankenship picks it up, and the Eagles have put the nail in the coffin. What an amazing game here at the Link. After 2 weeks of uncertainty, because, I mean, even though the Eagles have come out with the win both times, it has been so close. Dallas, they almost lost that game. And same thing in Kansas City and Arrowhead. Almost lost that game too. This time, they will definitely get the win here. What an exclamation point by Reed Blankenship. And they are up now by 28 points. Huge demanding lead. And it's just been Eagles all day today.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The kickoff from Elliott. And here is Whittington. And he'll get up to the 24-yard line. So there's Puka Nacua. 11 targets, 10 receptions, 88 yards, 1 touchdown. Of course, he's had a good game offensively, and he gave up a pretty heart-wrenching fumble. But you just got to let that go. I mean, let's just face it. If you're the Rams, you know you've lost. You just kind of maybe try and end this game on a high note with a touchdown. Here's Stafford. Pass caught. This time it is... looks like Higbee. And a gain of 9. Second down and 1. Quick pass, fakes, and it's incomplete. Fakes it to Kyron Williams, but the pass is incomplete to Higbee. And it's 3rd and 1. There you see it, 5 third down conversions by the Rams. The Eagles have 6. And now the Rams have 6. Classic football song. Here's Stafford. The bullet almost intercepted by Reed Blankenship. That would have given Reed Blankenship surely a pride. Definitely given some pride, that's for sure. He would have not only had a fumble recovery, but he would have also had an interception. Here's Williams. He's got the first down. He's got a couple of blocks, and he's finally taken down at the 40-yard line. Kenyon Mitchell finally takes him down. And the Rams have a chance to score here. With 3.5 to go in the 4th. Stafford passes incomplete. The amount of incompletions we've seen between those two guys, Stafford and Xavier Smith, is uncanny. I mean, had he made some of those catches, this would have been a completely different game. Because a lot of those passes, if you remember, have been in crucial parts of the field. So I don't know. Pass just outside, and it's 3rd and 10. Here's Stafford. Stafford in trouble, and it's incomplete. 4th and 10, and this is their last shot. Fourth and 10. The last heave for the Rams. Stafford looking, firing, and it is incomplete. Puka Nacua could not hang on, and the Eagles have pretty much ended this game out. It's not over yet. They just have to run this clock out, and I don't know how stingy the Rams will be. I know that the Rams will take their timeouts here, but the Eagles certainly will come out of this one victorious. And a demanding victory at that. Hand it off to Barkley. And he's taken down. Loss of 1. But the Rams will not take a timeout there. They might hold it till the 2-minute warning, but the Eagles have to get one more play off before the 2-minute warning. Hurts in the shotgun. They'll pass it to Grant Calcaterra. He's got the first down. Oh my goodness, he goes wiles. And he's got the first down at the 26-yard line. I don't know if they meant to do that or if they're just trying to be a little bit unsportsmanlike against the Rams, but I don't think Nick Sirianni would do something like that. 1st and 10, 2-minute warning. Here is Saquon Barkley, and he is taken down at the 18. 1 first down, and that will do it. It doesn't look like the Rams are going to take their timeouts. It's one way or another. It depends on how the time runs out, but they may have a chance to get a field goal. It all depends. Maybe get 50 points. To Barkley. He's got the first down. And they can snap it one more time, and that will do it for the game. That's the classiest way to do it. Gotta wait until that clock strikes 39 seconds, really. Motion from Brown. They'll hand it to Brown, and he's taken down. But that should do it. That should be the last play of the game. And the Eagles come out on top, 48-20. Giving up their least amount of points in a game and put up the most amount of points in a game. They win this one 48-20. And now it's officially over. The Eagles on top 48-20. What a game here in Philadelphia. Well, there it is, ladies and gents. Wow. The Eagles win this one 48-20. Key players: Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdowns, 280 yards, 57.1% completion percentage. Jalen Hurts, 4 touchdowns, 308 yards, 86.7% completion percentage. And these are only passing. So I think Hurts had 5 total, which would be an amazing. I mean, that would be, how many points? That would be 30 points plus the 308. I think, I'm not sure. I mean, different fantasy teams are different, but that would be at least 40 points. That's for sure. So, but yeah. Listen, guys, I don't know when the next time I'm going to stream is. I know tomorrow and Sunday I might be able to. I'm not sure, but I know Monday and Wednesday next week, and Thursday for that matter, I won't be able to stream. So if you're going to see a stream, it's going to be either tomorrow, Sunday, Tuesday, or next Friday. So I'm hoping I can stream few times within next week. Again, I can't really promise anything, but just all depends on my schedule. But the next game will be in Tampa Bay. That should be a really good game. That should be a good one. I mean, all these games are good, but yeah, we'll see. You know, the Eagles go to Tampa Bay. They haven't really been successful in Tampa Bay recently. I mean, they did win ultimately in real life, but I mean, could be different here, so we'll see. So the Eagles are 3-0 on our season. They were 3-0 in our season anyway. They continued to win up until their game in New York, when the Broncos came to town. They went 4-0, then they dropped to 4-2, and then they went 1-1-1 until they lost to the Cowboys and the Bears. So, and then that runs us up to speed. But we're not there yet. So, yeah, we will definitely see. But listen, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Okay, I really do. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so. That would be much appreciated. I'm going to cue the music here. Let me turn it down a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed. Listen, I'm going to try and stream over the next couple days. The latest you'll see me is Friday. But again, if it were up to me, I'd definitely stream at least twice in the span of a week. So, because we're trying to get back up to speed here with the Eagles in real life. So, again, if you did enjoy, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. That would be much, much, much appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll see you in Tampa Bay. But until next time, peace. I started the music, guys, but I did not put it on the stream ending thing. So there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.